couple of others in the world as short as that. So you have a space of 140 characters. You have to create a tweet and try to provoke a reaction. That means try to get people to retweet your message, to republish your message, to broadcast your message to their audience. That means retweet. So there's a whole science of retweet. Basically, it's not a science, but it's experience, depending on the market, on the audience, on the topic, on many things. But some things are universal. You have to count the characters because there are two different types. This is too advanced because you don't know Twitter and you haven't used Twitter so much. But believe me, when you start using it, you will think of it and say, ah, now I understand what Darko was saying. Believe me. There are 140 characters, so you have to leave enough characters in your message so others will be able to retweet, because when you retweet you put RT, your username and the whole tweet that you have placed. So there has to be at least like 10 to 14 characters left empty, so that you could allow easily your users to retweet your message. This is the traditional way how people retweet messages. Nowadays, Twitter.com has implemented a new way where you just republish automatically the message, the tweet to your audience without the possibility to edit the text. So the counting doesn't matter, but there are still plenty of users who use the old-fashioned way, because that way you give more credit and you're able to put a comment. Usually, when someone says, this is a very good video, and then when I retweet, as the same as on Facebook, I will put a personal message and I will say, yeah, really, I don't know, this guy kicks ass or something. I could do that within a retweet. The same process goes, that I want to add a comment. Usually what people do is +1. Like, I agree. He confirmed that he's not just retweeting the message to broadcast to his audience, but he agrees with that. And then there's a +1 people on top of all other who do that. So you want to provide a space for people to be able to put their single word or two-word comments on your tweet when they retweet, to put their input inside. Yes, make the tweet shorter. Use hashtags. What is hashtag? What is tag? Wait, let me see. I had it on one slide. No, it's further back. I should have put it here. Well, tag is a keyword. So whatever I said for keywords, like 15 minutes before, the same is for a hashtag, because on Twitter they are called tags or hashtags. Basically they're keywords, and they allow you to search for a topic-based discussion. Regardless of that, whether you're following the users who are using that hashtag or not, you are able to follow the discussion, and if you join the discussion, people will be able to follow you if you use this hashtag. Retweet yourself. Not yourself, but you should retweet too. Give credit to others, promote topics. Many other things. This is the process, decision model. How people decide. I mean, again, this is a split of a second. But it's not very complex, of course. You're following the sender, yes, no. If you're not following, you can't see the message. If you're following the discussion on a topic, then yes, you have the possibility to see the message. Yes, notice the tweet, because I mean it really goes fast. Sometimes people are following too many accounts. I mean, I haven't looked at my Twitter account for, I don't know, over 30 minutes. I have missed all the tweets in the meantime, which is something quite normal, quite expected. Yes, I have noticed it. Do I want to share? Then I decide. So there are some basic elements of this process to be that needs to be met in order to be able your audience to retweet your message. So therefore, you have to take in consideration whether there are people at this period of time using Twitter at all. Maybe it's 3 o'clock in the morning and they're not using it. For example, what happened to me this morning, I went on the airport in Skopje and I checked on Foursquare and I published it on Twitter and I said, is it third shift or first shift? Because we have this hashtag, this keyword for as you go to work in the first shift in the morning or third shift late at night. Because I only slept 2 hours. Do we count this as a first or third shift? And of course it was 4 o'clock in the morning and there was a Serbian user who answered to my tweet who said, it is not a first shift until this guy says good morning to all. It was a geeky thing, but there was someone who read my tweet, although it was 4:30 in the morning. So you have to take in consideration when you do that. You can repeatedly tweet the same message or change the tweet, but name the link inside towards your content and stuff like that. A couple of times per day, several times per week, because you cannot expect that everyone will see the first time that you post the message. Let me see. Why are retweets so important? Because usually there are links in retweets, and usually those links, if they are your tweets link to whatever content you want to share. So you see, I think this was 54 or something like that percentages of the tweets who are in fact retweets have link inside. This is the average of all tweets. So you see, when you want a tweet to be retweeted, then take this in consideration. Words and phrases. You see, Twitter second, and Facebook was first for Facebook. But see 11. Please retweet. I bet there are other. Please third. And probably there are short versions of the same, like PLS, RT, and stuff like that. So don't hesitate to ask your followers to retweet your message. But only if you think that it is really relevant, it's not a spam, and don't do it too often. Because you're asking for a favor. And if you're asking for a favor, be aware that you need to do something in return, or you already have done something in return. Any comments? No. Is this too hard for you? No? Sure? Okay. Days of week, again. Come on, listen, people in the United States work too much, huh? But see how it's different. On Thursday and Friday, Facebook statistic was showing fall there. And Twitter is going up, and what's that? Saturday and Sunday, no tweets. Most of them at the end of the work week. So it says something. Twitter is used less for fun and for family than Facebook. So you could use Twitter for different kinds of content, for example.
But the changes are not that big because those percents shown there are not that high.
Yeah, 11 and 18. Yeah,
yeah, but like it was like 5 or 10 the level you showed before.
Yes, let's see. Where is it? Not this one. Not this one. This one.
Yeah. That one.
But here is 40.
Yeah.
So it's a huge difference. We noticed the video.
Yeah, but it was also really obvious here that I think we have like 2 or 3 in this group who used